what's going on? It's Roxy Fab, and we're in the news. So we're going to talk about a few things, all right? So a flight headed for D.C. diverted after a passenger attempts to open the doors to the plane. Yeah, he attempted to open the doors to the plane. So an unruly passenger on a flight bound from L.A. to D.C. tried to open the door of the aircraft on Sunday, causing the plane to divert to Kansas City. He was tripping. He also tried to rush the cockpit. I don't know what was going on. One of the passengers tweeted like, we were scared and felt like we were free falling because we didn't know what was going on. So, and a flight attendant used a coffee pot and hit him multiple times, and then other passengers restrained him to help out. What would you have done if that would have happened and you were on that plane? Like, obviously it's something mental, going on with that guy. He was a middle-aged man, and I just hope he gets mental therapy, like to try and open the door of a plane in flight. Something has to be off. Okay, seriously. This is not the Twilight Zone. Or Kanye, yee. I love me some yee. So I don't know if you know, but Kanye West's documentary on Netflix is dropping. If it's not today, it's dropping real soon, like soon. So he talks about how he felt suicidal and was addicted to Percocet, probably still is. I don't know. He already had the house, the wife, and the kids, and the plaques, but he still has moments where those other things happen. And he's had these struggles since 2007, since his mom, Donda West, passed away. So I'm wondering, with all these rants that he has about Pete, KK's new boo, Billie Eilish, and Kid Cudi, do you think he's tripping for real? Or is this all a way, like a setup for you all to tune into his Netflix special? Because now you're like even more curious of what's going on with Kanye. I don't know what you think about that, but I've got my ways, and a little bit of me is thinking like, maybe this is a little setup. I don't know, because Ye is crazy, but he's a genius. All right. In other news, Cynthia Perkins. She's this teacher. All right, I'm going to try and get this out. She lives in Louisiana, all right? And she's been given 41 years in jail, and you'll never guess why. You just won't guess in 1,000 years. She pleaded guilty to several child sex crimes, including feeding cupcakes to students that were laced with her husband's sperm. I didn't heard it all. I don't know what people are going through. Okay, yes, she was arrested along with her husband, Dennis, in October 2019 and slapped with 150 felony charges, including rape, child pornography, sexual battery of a child, and video voyeurism. But on Monday, February 14th, the 36-year-old woman took a plea deal in exchange for testifying against her now former husband, who was a shepherd. Livingston Parish is the part of Louisiana they lived in. He was a sheriff's deputy. So she maintained her innocence against 72 charges for multiple sex crimes. But then, she got that deal, and she confesses to making child pornography, second-degree rape, and mingling harmful substances. Where, again, she made cupcakes, took them to her students at Westside Junior High School, and she made them and had her husband's sperm in the cupcakes. What the heck is wrong with Cynthia? Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I need sis to get her whole entire life. She gonna get it together in jail. How about that? She's definitely gonna get her life together in jail, okay? Girl, she was mixing the batter and then took the lotion, the sperm, I'm gonna use the lotion, and put it in the batter. Can you get some out? And then mixed it all around and baked the cupcakes. Cynthia, you need some mental therapy. You might need shock treatment, because girl, I don't know what your problem is. I'm pissed about that. You know what I mean? Like, parents from Westside Junior High School, the parents of them kids, what's up? Hit me up. I need to know how you're feeling about this down in Louisiana. Jesus. All right. Get myself together, because I'm a parent of, who. All right. According to CNN, one of the most valuable blue diamonds to ever feature at an auction could sell for more than $48 million. The De Beers Cullinan Blue, that's what it's called. It's the biggest vivid blue diamond to be put up for auction. It's gorgeous, you guys. I wish I could have it. The 15.10 carat gem is also the largest internally flawless step-cut vivid blue diamond to be appraised by the GIA, which is the Gemological Institute of America. How about that? You should see it. Look it up online. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And last but definitely not least, let's get into this for a second. Let's talk about the Super Bowl halftime show. All right, for the first LA-based Super Bowl in the 21st century, it made perfect sense that the entertainment would honor the city that has had an outsized effect on hip-hop music and pop culture. With 52 Billboard Hot 100 top 10 singles between them, it is an unprecedented show of star power that would likely have been impossible to put together if it weren't for the contribution of Jay-Z and his company Roc Nation, which produced the show. Now, according to Puck, a report in Puck, the NFL representatives were micromanaging the presentation, and a source close to Dre said that Dre felt disgustingly censored. They took aim at a line in Still Dre where he says that he is still not loving the police. And in addition, Eminem was asked not to do a Kaepernick-style kneel on stage, and one of Snoop's planned outfits was flagged as being gang-related. Okay, like he didn't crip walk. Did he crip walk? Okay, because he... It seems the NFL was overruled, though, because Eminem did some combination of a kneel and a Tebowing style motion, and Snoop still wore his blue bandana, of course, and Dre put plenty of emphasis on the line from Still Dre. It is what it is. This may be due to the control the performers negotiated from the outset. Traditionally, halftime show performers are unpaid. And in January, TMZ had reported that Dre had in fact put up his own money to produce the show, which we now know that it was about $7 million. Yeah. And we know that there is still racism going on in the world, and definitely in the NFL, because the recent attention right now is behind the scenes of the most recently lawsuit where they fired Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores, alleging discrimination at the highest levels. So it's a lot going on. And even though the NFL has these PSAs about inspired change, they're supposed to be about inspiring racism change and all that, they still do it. If you thought that Snoop Dogg was not going to hit the Jawn and not going to wear his blue, you were tripping. If you thought that he wasn't going to smoke weed before and after, you were tripping. You should be shocked he didn't smoke it while he was singing, rapping. Okay, it's legal in LA, California. Get over it. And in reference to Dre, you knew he was going to sing that song, and you knew he was going to emphasize on that because there's major police brutality all over the place. So he still don't like the police. All right. And you knew Eminem was going to do the kneel. Period. People are trying to change it and say that he did the kneel because the Tupac song was playing and it was for Tupac. Nah. No. He had said from the gate that he wanted to kneel for Colin Kaepernick because he was treated misfairly and all that. You know what the Colin story is. And they were like, nah, you can't. We don't want none of that. Don't do it because we don't want no drama. And instead, M did it. Shout out to M. Snoop wore his blue and did his crip walk. Shout out to Snoop. And Dre hit his line in Still Dre. So, it is what it is. And there's a lot of things going on social media now where people are like, I didn't like the halftime show. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. But then I read something that popped in my head that's like, okay, well, you didn't hear a lot of us saying that when it was all white people on the halftime, Jawn. We didn't say none of that. It was a great halftime show. Like, for real. If we felt that way, we kept it to ourselves. But most of us didn't. If the music is bomb, the music is bomb. That show, brought us back. That brought us back. Period. Like, Snoop and Dre, like, come on. If you were around at that era and that time, and you were a teenager at least, at least a teenager that could listen to that music, then that took you right back to that spot where you was in the party like, dun, 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 dun. You was in it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, gin and juice, lay back with my mom on my mind. You know, some of y'all wasn't even hearing if you were children. So, you know, the 20s and the 30s, y'all ain't got nothing on that. Leave that alone. It wasn't for you. None of that was for you, okay? That was for us. Okay, that was for us. The people 45 and over, but under 60. All right, that was for us. Wasn't for y'all. Period. Even Mary coming out 91. That wasn't for y'all. That was for us. All right, so let us live. Let us have our moment, okay? Just chill and be easy. The music was great. They did a good job. And shout out to my boy Ty, who was one of the dancers for Snoop and Dre's performance. He had on the tan. And 2, they used him to do the blocking and the camera and all that kind of stuff in Snoop Dogg's place for rehearsals. He posted a video on his Instagram where he was mocking it. He did all the steps that Snoop did. He did it for rehearsals and for blocking for Snoop. So that's so dope. Congratulations to Ty, straight from Philly, moved to LA, and he is doing his thing. And I'm so proud of you, Ty. So proud of you. So, all right, that's all I wanted to say about the Super Bowl. I didn't watch it. I just turned on at 8 o'clock so I could watch the halftime show and then turned it back off because me and my daughter needed to do the Mary dance and do the Mary kick, you know, because I raised her in that music. All right, so that's that. I'm Roxy Fab. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your opinions in the comments. You know, I deeply appreciate them. If they're vulgar, you know, they get deleted. I flag vulgar comments, but let me know your comments. Let me know your feedback on the Super Bowl, on the Blue Diamond, on the teacher putting the sperm in the cupcakes, and on Kanye West, and on that flight that was diverted from DC to Kansas City. All right, you guys, follow me on everything, Roxy Fab, and go to my website, www.roxyfab.com. See ya.